Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Black Dynamite from 2009. It's directed by Scott Sanders and stars Michael Jai White and Tommy Davidson. Well, we've talked about an Adult Swim series that became a movie, or two movies I guess, when we talked Aqua Teen Hunger Force: movie film for theaters and Aqua Teen Forever Plantasm earlier. However, now we're talking about the opposite situation, a movie that was later turned into an animated Adult Swim series. This film is hilarious. It is presented with a bit of graininess in the picture to try and replicate the blaxploitation films of the 70s and early 80s, and it works. There's also a lot of fast zoom-ins, as those are more traditionally found in that time frame as well, whereas nowadays, instead of just the zoom lens, most will choose to push the whole damn camera in closer to the object, which is called a push-in. You know, the opposite of that thing your dad didn't do successfully. Anyway, Black Dynamite also does a few other things intentionally to look like an older era film, which include going out of their way to fuck up a shot or an entire scene. The only problem I had with this is they only did it a few times in the first 20 minutes of the film to establish the idea. I wish they would have kept it going throughout the whole film for consistency's sake. I still absolutely love the best line from the trailer, which is one of the best lines of the whole movie. Cedric Yarborough's character, Chocolate Giddy-Up, saying, "But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the community." It never fails to make me laugh. The whole film plays like a mixture of Shaft and Pootie Tang, and that combination is an absolute killer for someone like me. And if you're scratching your head wondering what a Pootie Tang is, you'll find out when we get to the P section. Mwahahaha. There are so many sight gags going on in this film that it's hard to boil it down to just a few favorites, so we'll just lump them all in together and say it is totally a reason to watch the shit out of this movie. Michael Jai White being incredibly attractive doesn't hurt matters either. The kung fu is well choreographed, when they're not fucking it up on purpose of course, but it is so wink wink nudge nudge that you can tell when it's a mistake and when it's a send up. My favorite part of the whole film though has got to be the chorus that sings Dynamite whenever Black Dynamite does something worth singing his praises for, which happens thankfully a lot in this film. But because of that inconsistency problem I pointed out earlier, I can't give Black Dynamite anything higher than a B+. Join me tomorrow when we go back to Marvel with the film Black Panther. See y'all then.